Hey guys, it's Josh over at J&H. So this is my first YouTube live video. Super psyched about this. I've been trying to figure this out or get this going for a while now, and YouTube finally just released this in the app where you can shoot live videos, which is really cool because I've been doing it on Facebook, I've been doing it on Instagram, and people seem to like it. And YouTube was sort of like where I got not my start, but where things really took off for J&H. We started doing our video reviews. People were, it took a while. It took like 18 months of doing all these video reviews, and people just really got into it. They were getting a lot of great information, and they were writing to me and doing a lot of comments on our videos, and that was just, super cool. So I always thought, if there was a way that I could directly talk to my audience, that would be awesome. And up until now, I haven't been able to do it. So I'm super psyched that I'm able to do it now. If this is the first time you're seeing me, I'm Josh from J&H. I'm the hands you see all the time in all those product review videos you watch. And I'm just glad to finally be able to talk one-to-one to you. You can see who I am. People who come to our shop, come to J&H, get to talk to me every day, talk to people on the phone. But I feel like all this live streaming stuff now is just going to be really great for me and for you guys, because you'll get just firsthand knowledge. Like I said, I've already been doing this on Facebook and Instagram where I just talk. People write questions in the comments, just type stuff. I answer questions. And I also want to talk to you about news that's going on, news in the fishing tackle industry, new products, new stuff, the latest gear, what you should be using, what you shouldn't be using, which way the market is going in terms of trends and stuff. I just did a rant yesterday on how to get sponsored. I did that on Instagram last night. I seem to do these videos around midnight Eastern time. I guess it's just, I sort of get home from work, hang out with my family for a few hours, then head down to the basement to do more work. And usually when I finish up, somewhere around, it's around midnight. I don't really have a topic for tonight. I really just wanted to test out the software and make sure it worked, and sort of introduce myself and let you guys know that I'm going to do this more often. I'm going to try to do this every couple of days. Every time there's news, something interesting coming up, I definitely want to communicate with you guys, because I feel like my YouTube audience of all the social media places is really where I cut my teeth and where things started to grow for J&H. Because out of YouTube videos, that's where so many people from around the world find me in my store, and just getting stuff going. Can you guys hear me? I mean, someone's saying they can't hear me. Can you hear me all right? Is the audio working? So if the audio is not working, that's an issue. Let's see if I turn the volume up. Can you guys hear me? Well, I hope you guys can hear me. Again, this is just the first time video, so I'm going to work to make these better, give you guys more information, and hopefully going forward we can answer as many questions as you can. All right, some questions already. Shimano reel set to a 3500 slammer. That's probably like a 4000 size Shimano almost, something like that. One of the things to look for if you're looking for reel size and how to figure it out is it's really simple. Just go by weight and line capacity. That's all you need to know. People get obsessed with like physical size of reels, but there's no spinning reel there's no 3000 size spinning reel that's huge. All 3000 size spinning reels are relatively the same size, because that's the form factor. There's not like this huge form of it. It just doesn't exist. So if you just look at weight, physical weight, and line capacity, you're good. If you're doing something like surf fishing and you want to match up a reel to rod, it's a little bit different, because you want to take into account the length of the foot and that kind of stuff. But in most cases, intra fishing, boat fishing, all that kind of stuff, conventional reels, just look at the weight and look at the line capacity, and that'll tell you all you need to know about physical size. You don't need to measure these things and how many inches from is the spool width and all this kind of stuff. I think people get just too obsessed with this kind of stuff, and it doesn't really matter. I know if you want a narrow reel and you're jigging on the West Coast, yeah, the line retrieval is going to be easier, so that's a factor, sure. But for most people, physical weight, line capacity, that's all you need to know. So anyway, I hope this video went well. Again, I'm going to try to do these as often as I can, because I really love my YouTube audience. I'm so glad that I can finally talk one-to-one with you guys, get your feedback instantly. So I want you to comment on this video, and hopefully we can sort of have a dialogue. Yeah, someone just asked if it's easy to get live video on. It is. Yeah, you just need to have a threshold. They say you gotta have 10,000 fans or more. I guess they're just rolling it out slowly. So fortunately, and thank you to you guys, we're over that threshold, so we get to do this to you. or for you and with you. So I hope to do more of these in the future. Again, I'm going to try to do them every couple of days. I don't want to be a stranger. I want to talk directly to you and answer questions and help you. And again, any questions for me, you can always hit me up on YouTube in the comments. You can email me, josh@jnh.com. Everywhere on social media, we're just J&H Tackle. Someone just asked, what's the best reel for the money? Way too vague of a question. It doesn't really like that. But some of the best bang for your buck reels that I'm a big fan of right now are the Daiwa BG, the Accurate BV300. Even though it's expensive, I feel like it's totally worth it. In freshwater bait casting reels, that new Fuego CT for $100, sort of best bang for your buck type of deal. It used to be the Battle Tube and spinning reels, but I think now the Daiwa BG has taken over that category. So anyway, thank you so much for tuning in. Again, I'm going to do this more often, and if you ever have any questions for me, I want to answer all your questions, so feel free to hit me up in comments, or email me, call me, social media, whatever you got to do to reach me, and I'll always be there to help you out. All right? Have a great night.